My name's Dave France, and I was raised in the city of Greene, went to Greene schools. Started off in Greene actually as a volunteer fireman when the fire department was still part-time. When I went away to Cuyahoga Falls as a firefighter, and the township and the village merged together to make the merger to create the city, I came back and run for city council, and I've been involved with the city council for over the last 30 years. 20 years of that I've been on city council. 30 years ago the city was more rural than it is now, not as built up, and a little slower pace going on. For instance, city council met in the back of the fire station. That's where we met. We had a very small office, shared a couple offices with just the mayor and city council and the law director. That's what we had when we started off as a city. So the thing I'm most proud of is when we built the central administration building and moved into it in 2009. I thought it was really needed. As I said before, we used to meet behind in the meeting hall behind the fire station, station number 1 on Massillon Road. When we built the central administration building, we also coordinated with the schools, and they put a wing on that building. And we really developed a relationship with the schools of sharing things and doing things together as a cooperative to help actually the taxpayers of Greene help cut costs and save money. And those two entities between the school and the city working together has been a good thing over the years. One of the things I'm really proud of is the roundabout at Massillon and Steese. We knew we had a problem there with the schools and the buses coming in and out. And when we first built that, I can remember going up there during the construction, and we had a group of senior citizens who they would go to breakfast and then they'd come back and watch them build the roundabout. And when you'd talk to them, they're all like, it's not going to work. They'd shake their head. What are you going to do with those school buses and all that? And I remember the first day it opened up, went up there in the morning, and there they all were. And we stood there, and the buses came in and went out and around the roundabout. And we all looked at each other, and I said, well, what do you think? And they said, by God, it works. So that was a good day. One of the memories I have of Greene is I came from my dad. He was a township trustee, and it actually goes back more than 30 years ago. It's when they built the interstate through Greene. And his statement was that, you know, you can't build an interstate through the middle of a community, put 3 exit ramps on it, and think the community is going to stay that way. He said, Greene has changed forever with this interstate. And that proved to be true. And for the people who now say, you know, I wish Greene was the way it was, or it was so nice back then, and why do we have to do all this? Well, it's not totally our fault. We're between 2 cities, Akron and Canton. They put an interstate right through the middle of us, and they put some exit ramps, and growth was going to come, and it has. And probably the best thing is because we've had good leadership, good mayors along the way, and not just the mayors, it's council people, it's people that serve on the boards and everything. I think we've done a good job with that growth, and over the 30 years you've seen the growth. That it didn't all come at once, a little bit at a time. We still have businesses coming and everything, and people like to come to Greene.